Leo, man, Virgo, women.
Last time I checked, ain't nobody push nothing for me but me. If you don't know who I am, guess who I am. My name is MAEVUIM.
Okay, what is going on? Hey. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute since I've done a YouTube video, and we're gonna jump right into it. So the first love compatibility video that I'm gonna do for the Leo series, okay? It's the Leo man series. We're gonna focus on Leo men because I high-key like Leo men. You know, they're child as fuck, but they're good givers. I never come across a Leo guy that likes me, that wasn't so willing to, what you need, what can I get you, da 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 da. If you don't know, hi, my name is MAEVUIM. I am a singer, songwriter, song stories into astrology, and we are at my casa. Basically, I'm in my zone, okay? If you're new to the channel, smash subscribe, and let's dive into it. I'm like in awe of this because it works genuinely, and it's interesting because I feel like when it comes to Virgos in general, they're like caregivers, you know? They're the opposite polarity of Pisces. Pisces is all about healer, healer, healer. Same thing with Virgos. But like Virgos, their way of caring for you is like showing up for you in your blind spots, the areas that you don't often pay attention to subconsciously that affects what you do consciously. So like when you're dealing with like a masculine element like fire, and with such a gentle, earthy person like Virgo, I love the match. Y'all, we got some hot couples. Okay, we got some hot couples underneath this love compatibility. So, first we got Austin Butler and Kaya Gerber. Okay, that's as hot as it can get. Then we have Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag. Okay, wait, hold on. We're not there yet. Then we got Daniel Radcliffe and Aaron Dark. And then we got Ace and Shelly from Love Island. Okay. Listen. I usually, you know, I don't know what just changed with me, but like, I really was not going to send my energy into YouTube at this moment, but I'm like, well, hey, this is one of my sources of income, so it is one of my passions. You know, talking about astrology is one of my passions. That's what got me on the map, and it's been taking me places, right? I just feel like it's interesting because most astrologers say the first 6 zodiacs are all about themselves and how they are learning about what they can do with their own capacities, versus the last 6, they are all about others, you know? With Virgo being the last zodiac sign, they're the 6th one on the down the line. It's like it is interesting that they're a mutable sign at that. They're working with like more, I would say, mature elements with their, you know, with their powers, I guess, being an earth sign, whereas a fire sign, fixed fire sign like a Leo, is like they want to maximize the most. And I feel like with this compatibility, it's like the Leo man doesn't understand how the Virgo woman gets him to be. And Leo is one of those zodiac signs, Leo men specifically are one of those zodiac signs where it's like they maximize on their masculinity. They don't take that lightly. They want their voice to be heard. They're extremely extroverted. They don't play about reputation, showing up, being the best version of themselves. And I feel like Virgo wants a part in that because Virgos always want to do something behind the scenes. Like, I feel like the Virgo woman allows him to be that. But the place of admiration where this connection is drawn is because even though a Virgo woman wants him to be those things, she's still fully self-aware of herself. Like, if she's really evolved She's very self-aware of herself. And I've been noticing that even with Ace and Shelly from Love Island, from the clips I'm seeing. Like, Ace's birthday just passed, and then she shows up. It's like, oh, I love them down. I love them down. Even with the Kaya Gerber and Austin Butler. Austin Butler is like one of the best actors, you know, the hottest actors right now out there, right? Kaya Gerber, you know, I don't really know too much about the lady, but apparently he's engaged to her, and he was with Vanessa Hudgens for over a decade. He did not engage that girl. So clearly the Virgo woman maximizes her abilities to be your support, but not sacrificing herself in the process, and like just being all up under him. Like, I feel like that's the thing too with Leos in this connection, right? With Leos, they're willing to like, I feel like generally, this is just a general thing with Leos. If they're willing to share the spotlight with you, they like you. Okay, because typically they want to be the center of attention 24/7. Okay? With a love connection like this, it's like, Virgo is ruled by the planet Mercury. That's the planet of communicating. So, best believe, let's just say if a Leo's acting a fool, and not having the best of days, she's gonna be able to like, woosah, man, you know, like bring it down a couple notches, and he's gonna be okay with that, because I feel like he's never gonna feel like he has to minimize himself around this woman, because she likes when he takes the lead. So they like when you take the lead, okay? So that's pretty fun to like observe, and then to see like how both these people can grow and evolve and mesh well, okay? But because I've been highlighting all the pros, I am going to navigate some cons, okay? So some cons I honestly could see with this, it's just like even though I feel like Virgo women have the only area of conflict I could see could just be lies. And I feel like, you know, Leos will definitely downplay a lot of stuff, or tell little white lies about stuff to save face. And I feel like generally that would draw the Virgo woman to be more nitpicky and analytical than she already is, because it's like, in the Virgo's head, it's like, why lie? Just keep it a stack, you know? And it's like, it might build up to the point where she might lash out, is what I'm trying to say. Because, mind you, mutable signs are known for having violent outbursts. Trust me, I'm a Sag with the Gemini moon. I'm as mutable as it gets, so I know a thing or two about that statement. However, it's like, Virgos will have the ability to subside their emotions at time to make sure everything's still going smoothly. They will still voice it and communicate it with you, but in terms of like really expressing it, they're not gonna really express it like how a Leo would, being overly extroverted. They're kind of bashful in that aspect when it comes to communicating what they're feeling internally, you know? I think the best way they're gonna like navigate that is just like rambling. If you know, you know. Virgos do tend to ramble a lot, okay? They start to ramble when they start getting nervous and flustered until they just naturally just snap. So my advice to you, if you're like a Leo guy, please work on your self-awareness with the Virgo, because like, don't think shit's gonna slide with this woman. It's not, okay? Otherwise, in terms of like intimacy, finances, I feel like the Leo men, it's really hard for Leo men to really lack resources, because they pride themselves on being stable. I generally feel like there's a good push and pull balance, because even though Virgos can come off as conservative like they typically do, they're big spenders, and they like the fact that Leos can fulfill that lifestyle that they're looking for in that aspect, okay? Virgo women can be a little bit of a sugar baby type of energy, you know? They're the woman. Their sign is represented by the woman in the zodiac. So that is, it's kind of interesting to see how it works out. Virgos do like the finer things in life. That's why they're always nitpicking and like always on you, 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 to make sure you're doing your shit. So all in all, to wrap up this video, I'm gonna give this love compatibility an 8 out of 10. You know, I generally will feel like, unless a Virgo is more on the bashful side, if they're more on the bashful side, I feel like count your days, Mr. Leo. Because like I said, if you keep trying to downplaying like flirting and seeking attention from other women, she's not going to be okay with that, because she feels like, well, I'm respecting you, respect me back, you know. But like when she's not ready to be all up on you and you realize, oh well, maybe, you know, I was feeling like this before I got with you, and all you want to do is pick me this and that, so I'm just go out and do my thing and figure it out. And when you try to figure it out, and when she start figuring out what you're doing, you try to lie about that stuff, good luck. At the end of the day, her zodiac sign is the woman, so that's a big load to carry if you're dealing with that sign in that manner. So try lightly and just don't play. Other than that, that's all I have for the Leo man Virgo woman love compatibility video. Let me know what you're thinking, because I actually genuinely ship this couple. I never really consider Leo love compatibility videos like that, but I ship this one. 8 out of 10. Pass. Alright, mean team. Smash subscribe and follow me for more.
Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more.